Hello there. Welcome to the greatest show on chat. This one. By the way, Savage Batman, what's going on? I was gonna say, by the way, them bastard trolls that hit me on my last stream, you didn't win, bitch. So, what's going on today? I don't know how long this sucker's gonna be on, but you know. So we waiting on them what you call it, them thingamajigs, cause well, I'm okay mostly. I was sick the last few days. Back and forth. I don't know. I'm eating some Cheerios. But I spent most of the day watching Twitch streamers. Who Dat Nation. Casio was on from noon to 6. And then Tiger Jet was on from 6 to about 8:45 or so, 8:40, a few minutes ago. There you go. He got drafted by the Saints as a quarterback. Interesting. Apparently, if you're a punter or a kicker, you're going to make the team. Because all that nonsense today. We traded our kicker. Disappointed. Yeah. The punter started to suck, so yeah. I don't understand that. Who are you playing, Madden? Or some other game? Or was it like a fantasy football kind of type of lineup thing? Let's see. Uh-oh. Why's the thing not going? Okay, there we are. But yeah, they had a cut down day today. Oh, you must have been playing flag football or real football. Okay. I don't know. I'm a little out of it, a little loopy, as they say. So, got the fingers on the buttons. So, no. Even if you win or lose, as long as you have fun if you're playing real life football. It's all that matters. Unless you get drafted by the NFL. If I would have known the Saints would have got rid of their kicker and their punter in one day and went for rookies, I would have signed up. I would have went to the camp. I would have said, hey, pay me the league minimum, and there we go. So, Grumpy Grandpa said, ha ha, we win. Yes, we did win. How about that? How about that shit? We always win. Now, I got some fantasy football going on. I drafted a team a couple of months ago, but oh, okay. Got my ESPN draft. Yeah, well, that game they had like all backups. Everybody that played in that game got cut today, just about. So, the Vikings suck ass. They all know it. That ain't no big deal. It's preseason. But Saints made a couple of cuts today that find a little questionable, but I don't know. Of course, Sean Payton wants all our goddamn players. 2-1. The Saints went 2-1 in the preseason. I mean, we had our third string quarterback in most of the game. I mean, when Jameis played the first quarter, I think, and then I don't know that. Dallas got a lot of defense today. They traded for a lot of defense, but the Saints let go somebody that had 4 sacks in the preseason, Nico Lacos. Cut him. Most of the people I think we cut today, we're going to try to re-sign. Cut Bradley Roby, which was really surprising. And then, although I called this move like 3 weeks ago. I even said it on this particular stream, and I said it on Twitch streams. Will Lutz was going to get traded to the Broncos for probably a 7th-round draft pick because Sean Payton wants all his former players. What happened? Will Lutz got traded to the Broncos for a 7th-round draft pick. I'm just saying. Come tomorrow when the waiver wire hits, Sean Payton gonna sign all the former Saints players. Just like Dan Campbell. And if he don't want them, Dan Campbell with the Lions is gonna sign them. I'm just saying. So I think the Saints cut about 4 or 5 starters. Well, not the starters, but that could be quality backup depth. They're probably going to re-sign most of them tomorrow. I think Jalen Smith said he's going to re-sign. They had to get down to 53 from 89. They cut 4 players yesterday, so they cut 25 today. They cut 23. They traded 1. And then Kamara's on the suspension list, so he don't count against the actual transactions. So I was doing it live, play by play. 3 or 4 of the players we cut are going to get picked up. And the Cowboys, I think, are going to do something this year. They went 1-2. The preseason really doesn't mean anything because they said this on the radio. The Saints have never had an undefeated preseason. And they said there's not really too much about it. They said the Lions went 4-0. And then in the regular season, they went 0-16. Same thing. The Browns went 4-0 in the preseason and went 0-16 in the regular season. So preseason really doesn't mean too much. I mean, it is what it is. It's more like glorified practices. But we can all agree the Vikings still suck. So, and I got Stoney on Twitch all riled up today. I said, what happened there? What the hell happened to your team? Burt Cousins, good Lord. Like, what the hell? Exactly. Both of those teams went 4-0, and they went 0-16 in the regular season, which I didn't realize. So, I mean, it's nice, but, yeah, they brought that up on the game. The Saints never had an undefeated preseason, and I guess we still don't. We went 2-1. It's the first Saints winning preseason since 2018. Sean Payton really didn't put a lot of potential in the preseason. I mean, Dennis Allen really doesn't either because he played most of his backups. He only started the starters in the second week for a quarter. I wish Elvis was here. Yeah, 40-3. Yeah. I remember I told Elvis, I said, y'all are not going to beat Dallas. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. Dallas beat the living piss out of them last year. And I think Dallas would do it again. Dallas traded for somebody from the Dolphins this year. Today, I can't remember the guy's name, defense. Cowboys going to have a good defense. I'm telling you. They're going to have a good defense. From what I saw. And I don't know what's going to be. I don't know who we're going to pick up tomorrow if we pick up something. That's pretty cool, Savage, at the Hall of Fame game. That's pretty cool indeed. You know? Shit, yeah. Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio is named Tom Benson Field. So, there's that. The Cowboys play the Lions this year? I know I looked at the schedules, but I don't really remember too much. I don't think we play Dallas this year. We play them every other year, just about. Dak Prescott from Louisiana. You're welcome. I think the Lions do play the Cowboys this year. I don't know. We have to get Coin World. Coin World UK is also a Dallas Cowboys fan from the UK. He's probably sleeping around this time. You know. But, like, well, something about that team. Week 17. That's the last game of the regular season. Well, second to last. Because week 18 would be the bye. Well, week 18 is the last, so. Well, it's going to be a good game. You know. I'm predicting Dallas will probably win in that. Dallas will probably beat the Lions, but it won't be like a blowout or nothing. That's going to be two good teams. I still call them the Redskins, so I mean, they're going to get a new name change anyway. The guy that bought the team. Yeah, you can say it. Yeah, go for it, Savage. I just said it. I seriously doubt they're going to throw a red flag on me for that one. Oh, I shared to my community post a few hours ago. YouTube put a video out on community guidelines, what you can do and cannot do, and it is hilarious. Y'all should go watch that and just comment. I was like, okay, I spent 4.5 minutes of my life watching this video. Pretty much they told me nothing. Like, if you get a copyright strike, you can appeal it. And even if you lose the appeal, you go through some tutorial, and then they take the thing away after like 90 days. This is some, I doubt that's going to happen. The new owner wants to change the name he wants to, you know how it is, these owners, they want to come in and he doesn't like the Commanders. Cancel culture will not let him go back to the Redskins because FedEx, the reason it was changed in the first place, because the CEO of FedEx said, okay, FedEx Field, we'll take a sponsorship away, which was like $500 million. Money talks. That's the only reason why Dan Snyder changed the name. I'm sorry. If you can still have the Braves, then I mean, I've talked to Indians that actually said that name did not offend them. Cleveland Indians did not affect them. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. I mean, Atlanta Braves still do the wah wah with the chop and everything. Nobody's calling them out. There's teams out there that could have their names changed that far worse than that. So I doubt the NFL will allow them to change their name back to the Redskins. I like to see their name called the Washington Ass Clowns. And they could have Buck Fodden as their logo falling down the stairs. They could have Grumpy Grandpa's logo as on their helmets. Right? We got to come up with a revised version of I was in your stream last night, Zaron. I went to say hi and I fell asleep. But I had the stream running. And I don't know. I turned it on and I just conked the hell out. I was out. Whatever time that was. 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning. I was out. They should call themselves the Detroit Vipers, like the International Hockey League team had, or they should call themselves the Detroit Death. Anyone that, welcome to Detroit Death Stadium, where teams go to die. I'm your announcer, Bob Johnson, and with me, Dick Willie. Dick? Bob? I don't know. Fuck Shady Brady. The hell with him. Yeah, but Elvis pops in here. You know, if you say that skull shit enough times, he'll pop up here and he'll be like, huh, what? But, yeah, you can. Well, you gotta remember, back in the day, the Washington Bullets, the owner, Abe, whatever his name, was so afraid. The team name Bullets was around for years and years and years. Then all of a sudden he's like, oh, we can't have that name anymore. Oh, we got to change our name to a more fruity name. Let's call ourselves the Wizards. They ain't done shit. A name change. That they do these name changes. It's not because of that. They do these name changes because then they realize, oh, well, we can get merchandise. We can get revenue. It's all about money. Trust me. These teams at any given time can change their name whenever they want. The owners of the freaking Zephyrs, they came in from Nebraska. They bought the team. They put up a fan base, and the fan base voted baby cakes. They changed the name, the logo, everything. And just to make money. 2 years later, they said, fuck y'all, we're going to... They took the team to Omaha, said, fuck y'all, bye. And they said, oh, by the way, you can't have another team for 25 years. So, you know. It was the FedEx CEO, whatever his name was. Ask Clown McGee or something. I don't know, some bullshit. I'm telling you, you put a face of Buck Fodden on there, and you could be like, call themselves the Washington Ass Clowns. Or call themselves the Washington Generals and put a picture of them sitting on the toilet. That'd be funny. Be like, our team sucks, and look at our logo. It's a picture of a 97-year-old guy. He's like, where am I? You know? He's like, where am I? Who are you people? That'd be funny as hell. I'm telling you. That'd be some shit right there. The 49ers gave up 3 draft picks. I think 2 first and a second. So I think the Dolphins or somebody, I don't remember who the hell they were. And maybe whatever. And Trey Lance started 8 games. The 49ers are in the habit of, like, okay, if you don't play good within 6 to 8 games, you get traded. I mean, watch. By this time next year, Purdy's going to be gone, and they'll get somebody else back. They'll get Garoppolo back or somebody like that. The 49ers have a gold mine. They gave up the number 3 overall draft pick. They only gave him 8. He was a rookie. They only gave him 8 games. Rookies need at least 2 years to develop, at least. Look at Peyton Manning. He sucked his first year. Second year, he started to do good. Third year, they got into the playoffs, and you know the rest. Troy Aikman sucked the first year. I mean, rookies are going to suck the first year and even into the second year. They need to learn the system. San Francisco is stupid. And Dallas ain't going to do nothing with Trey Lance. What's he going to do? He's going to sit on the bench. He is not going to be the starter as long as Prescott is there. The only way Trey Lance plays is if Prescott gets hurt. So, you know, and San Francisco only got, a 4th-round draft pick? They gave up 3 top draft picks. John Lynch and the rest of the 49ers general management should be fired. Seriously. They gave up 3 top draft picks to draft this guy number 3 overall. They give him 8 games and they say, nope, we're done. And then they think Purdy's the savior. I don't know. I mean, the 49ers got a good team, but seriously, like, why would you give up on a player that soon. The 49ers have a history of doing that. They give up on players way too soon. And to only get a 4th round draft pick back in return? Seriously? I mean, that's ridiculous. But yeah, exactly. I don't think Trey Lance is going to step foot on the field unless Jerry Jones wants to make him a wide receiver or like put him like in a Taysom spot. The Patriots got this guy who's like a Taysom spot, quarterback, wide receiver. I mean, a 4th round draft pick. I honestly don't see Trey Lance stepping foot on the field unless I don't know who the backup is for Prescott. I guess now it's Lance. But, he's not going to step foot on the field. But at least you have insurance. I mean, God, Derek Carr gets injured. We got Jameis. But then we got Hayner. But then Team Taysom, baby. That's right. Team Taysom is the emergency quarterback, and he's going to lead us to the Super Bowl, to the promised land. Cooper Rush. Oh, didn't he play for the Rams? Well, it doesn't matter now. He's probably not even with the team anymore. They probably cut his ass as soon as they got Lance. Jerry Jones, every once in a blue moon, sort of pulls these deals, but I mean, Jerry Jones pulls these deals by luck half the time, or he intimidates. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of deals that blew up in his face. I mean, everybody knows the reason why the Cowboys won 2 out of the 3 of those Super Bowls. Jimmy Johnson was the unofficial general manager. They won that 3rd Super Bowl with Switzer because they still had all Jimmy Johnson's players. Once Jimmy Johnson left and Switzer left, all of a sudden the Cowboys started to suck, and then they started to rebuild it under Parcells. And Wade Phillips pretty much just took the team, went in the shitter again. So, Jerry Jones would be a lot better off if he actually hired a general manager. You can't tell me he ain't got the money to do it. But I like a 4th round draft pick for Trey Lance. Why not? I doubt he's ever going to play. I don't think he's going to step foot on the field unless he's like a wide receiver or a slash, or maybe they might use him as a decoy. They switch him out every so often. Mike McCarthy's still a head coach for Dallas, right? I mean, he would probably put in Trey Lance 1 or 2 plays and just let him throw as a decoy. But other than that, I don't see Trey Lance on the field. Honestly. And Dan Quinn came from the Falcons, as we like to say, fuck the Falcons. Dan Quinn's a good defensive coordinator. He's the one that came up with the Legion of Doom. As a head coach, Dan Quinn sucks. But I got to give him props. Good defensive coordinator. Yeah, Mike McCarthy's not going to go in there. Mike McCarthy was only a good coach because he had Aaron Rodgers. But he's still a good coach. I mean, Dallas has got a hell of a backfield. I mean, they got not backfield. They got a hell of a defensive line. Offense, I don't know who replaced Zeke. I'm sure they drafted somebody or signed somebody. But, I mean, as long as Prescott is healthy, I think the Cowboys will make the playoffs. Of course, I got the Lions making the playoffs, and we all know the Saints are going to make the playoffs. So that's 3 teams. That's going to be a lock right there. 3 out of the 7. Of course, a lot of people were saying today about, we traded Will Lutz. Okay. We cut a few defensive players, minor players. But we still going to go to that big dance, Dan Quinn was the architect for Seattle defense. So, he's a good defensive coordinator, just like Wade Phillips is a great defensive coordinator. You put him as head coach and he sucks. Firsthand, Wade Phillips was the coach of Dallas. He didn't do shit. Some coaches are meant to be defensive coordinator. Now, if Dallas does good, and wins the Super Bowl, Dan Quinn will get hired somewhere else. He'll be a head coach again. Unfortunately, he had the task of being the coach of the shitty Falcons, and the Falcons suck. They're cursed. The Falcons will never win. The Falcons will probably never get to the playoffs again, as long as Arthur Blank is head coach. People were shitting on Dan Snyder. Arthur Blank has no idea what he's doing with Atlanta. He never did. He never will. He wasted Matt Ryan's entire career, basically. And then we like to say 28-3. They blew the biggest lead in Super Bowl history. And of course, the Falcons like to say Katrina in response, which is bullshit. Actually, today, and I don't celebrate anniversaries, but today, August 29th, 2005, today, 18 years ago today, is when Hurricane Katrina hit and devastated the Gulf Coast. So, gotta rep those people that, those people that passed away in that storm, definitely. Dan Quinn wasn't the head coach when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl. I don't think he was. Or maybe he was, but I don't know. Whatever. It was all, there's no way he was going to beat Shady Brady. That's probably the one time I rooted for Shady Brady in his entire goddamn career. I was like, please beat Atlanta. Please beat them. Beat them badly. Like, take them down. And it did. Any other team with a 28-3 lead would have actually won the damn game. Not Atlanta. No. Atlanta decided, we don't feel like winning today. But, yeah, that's bullshit right there. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, or as I call him, Melted Ice, won fucking MVP? Bullshit. How the hell did he win an MVP and the greatest quarterback of all time did not? That's bullshit right there. So, Matt Ryan, just terrible. And when the Falcons got rid of him, he went to the Colts. And what did he do? He blew the biggest regular season lead. Where's Matt Ryan now? He's retired. He's gone. They ran his ass out of Indianapolis in one season. Not even one season, half a season. He went to Indianapolis and started throwing interception after interception. Fuck that, a 37-0 lead, a 38-0 lead. And we're like, well, here we go again. And they let the Vikings come back and beat the shit out of them. Drew Brees should have won at least 4 MVPs. At least. And every year they gave it to fucking Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, or Peyton Manning, which couldn't hold a candle to Drew Brees, period. Drew Brees has 5 5,000-yard passing season. Everyone else combined only has 6. 5 different quarterbacks. Drew Brees has the most touchdowns in several seasons. Drew Brees has the most completion rate in pretty much every season. How in the ass do you not win an MVP with 6,000 yards passing? He had like 60 touchdowns. How in the ass do you not get an MVP in one season? The man had 5,800 yards passing. He had like 58 touchdowns. How in the ass do you not get an MVP? Oh, they give it to Peyton Manning, who had like 47 interceptions that year. So, well, there's another thing, Savage. Drew Brees should have had 4 Super Bowl rings, and the NFL fucked us out of at least 3. Period. So, Drew Brees should have had 4 MVPs and 4 Super Bowl titles. So, the NFL and that moron Roger Goodell that's sitting in New York, he likes to whack off, seeing how he can screw the Saints. And since the Lions took a bunch of Saints players, he's screwing the Lions over. He did that last year. And rest assured, he doesn't like Sean Payton. He's going to fuck the Broncos over, too. Mark my words. The Broncos are going to be in the last game of the season, with a chance to make the playoffs, and the referees will blow a call or pass interference or some bullshit. Because Sean Payton used to be on the competition committee. He was the chairman. He was the one that overseen all the rules. And, there's a lot of crap. But, I didn't even get a chance to read that. But, I could read it on StreamYards because no. It didn't pop up on StreamYards, but usually it does. But that NFC Championship game was the biggest goddamn sham in history. All three of those referees either played for the Saints, played for the Rams, coached with the Rams, or in some capacity worked for the Rams. Period. So there you go. That's 3 championships right there. You know goddamn well the Rams laid a golden egg against the Patriots. If the Saints would have went to the Super Bowl, they would have beat the living shit out of Tom Brady. Tom Brady wouldn't have had 7 rings. He would have had 6. And honestly, Tom Brady cheated in 4 of those Super Bowls. So honestly, he should only have 2 or 3 at the max. But you don't see Roger Goodell, they suspended him 4 games. Whoop-de-la-dee-da. The Rams, with their high-flying offense, put up a golden goose egg. They scored a field goal. I think it was like what? The Patriots won what? 7-3? 10-3? It was the lowest scoring game in Super Bowl history. Shit. Drew Brees would have put up all kinds. There he is. I knew it sooner or later. Hey, Elvis. Savage was talking about how the Vikings got the shit kicked out of them 40-3 or something like that. I don't know. See, 13-3. Drew Brees would have put up 13 points in the first 2 drives alone. I mean, we would have rolled over the Patriots. We would have rolled over them, definitely. That's right. How about them Vikings? Oh shit, they went 0-3. God damn. Holy crap. We played our scrubs. You lost 40-3 in a playoff game. And you're playing scrubs. Well, okay. I guess that's how the Vikings roll. I don't know. But Burt Cousins is just like, I don't know. And I forgot about that until Savage Batman reminded me of the ass whooping, So, I don't know. I don't know now. Oh, regular season. Oh, okay. Well, still, they got the shit kicked out on 40-3 in the regular season. So, I don't know. Scrubs and no scrubs. I know, you see that, Zaron, right? You just saw Elvis admit his team is a bunch of scrubs. He just said it live in the chat. So, we ain't saying nothing that he didn't say first. So, I don't know. I only kept track of who the Saints got cut down day today. I don't know major other teams. I know the Eagles cut one player. The Giants cut somebody that I think the Saints will pick up. Honestly, if the Saints have the 17th claim, I think it is 11th or 17th. So there's like a bunch of teams that got to pass before the Saints can get them. But Minnesota always gets smacked. As long as Burt Cousins is the quarterback, they ain't got plans. I'm telling you, the Lions are going to win the NFC Central this year. Why in the ass, Cam Newton? What in the ass do we need with him? Shit. We already got enough quarterbacks. Cam Newton is worse than Jameis. I mean, shit. I mean, why in the ass would I want Cam Newton on my team? Plus, he's bad for fucking morale. Cam Newton, to get up in the locker room, the first thing he'll do is get arrested for, like, marijuana or get arrested for cocaine abuse or some shit. He'll walk in the locker room. Within 2 weeks, he'll beat his wife or he'll beat his kids or, I don't know. He'll beat somebody up and go and get arrested. Cam Newton is garbage. I never did like his ass. Didn't like him when he played for Auburn. Certainly didn't like to play when he Carolina. Yeah, Cam Newton is done. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, the Lions didn't even take him. Lions were desperate for players a few years ago. They would have took anybody. What does that tell you right there? Cam Newton out of college had red flags on him. His dad, Auburn paid his dad a shitload of money. Auburn won a national championship that they should have never won. You call him Scam Newton, Pam Newton, Fig Newton. You know, I call him Scam Newton because he's the biggest scam artist in NFL history. How out of all teams did the Vikings lose to Daniel Jones and the Giants in the first? Oh, that's who they lost to. You got me. I have no idea how they lost to Daniel Jones. I don't know, but, you know, I got a perfect record when I went to Saints games. A perfecto record. 0-0. But in the practices, I seen where we beat the shit out of the Texans a couple years back. So, you know. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. You know. So, I want to see who the practice squads are. You watch. The Broncos are going to sign every Saints player we cut today. Every goddamn one of them. So. Yeah, I was glad. Yeah, Dallas did beat Brady. You know if the Saints would have won, the Saints would have played the Cowboys, and that would have been a whole different story. Yeah, Shady Brady was pretty much done. By that time, he was just like, fuck it, I want to go home. I'm done with this shit. So, the Vikings ain't the Vikings shit. I don't see the Vikings. If the Vikings get in, it'll be like the seventh the third wild card team. I don't know. I know the Lions are winning that division. I'm pretty damn sure of that. I ain't sure of a lot of shit, but you know. But I know where the Saints are going. Even with the cuts they made today. You know, the Saints are gonna have a rookie punter and a rookie kicker, both undrafted. But this guy, Lou Headley, he played in Australia. This dude kicks 80-yard punts. So, but Groupie, he missed a 60-yarder in the game. But, you know, Elvis don't do live streams. See, that's why Elvis can't bet, because Elvis doesn't do live streams. So what's the point of betting Elvis when he's not going to do a stream? And he's not going to go on camera. So how would you see him wear the hat? Unless he blurs his face out or something, but you know. I mean, you could have Elvis put a hat on his hand or something and parade it, but I know that. You're not going to get Elvis to do a live stream. That's what I'm saying. There will be no Be First live stream. That's the thing. You're not going to get him to get on a live stream. He would have to send you a picture or something. But well, yeah, I completely forgot Dallas played the Bucks. But we would have played Dallas. That would have been an interesting game. It would have been much closer. Don't know if Andy Dalton would have did shit, but you know. Well, shit. Zanron ain't got time to go down to goddamn Memphis. Shit. He can't even go home from work. They got him. It's storming outside, and they said, nope, I come in work, boss. I told Zanron, I said, give me the number to your employment. I'm going to call him up and I'll say, oh, yeah, we need to have this guy. He needs to get off of work right now. There's a family emergency. Apparently, the poodle took a dump on the street, and he's got to clean it up. Yeah. We should have won the damn NFC South last year. We got screwed. There were 2 games that we won that we got screwed. We should have won that Cardinals game, and we most definitely had that Bengals game won. And, you know, Blake Gilligan, who got cut today, shanked that punt. He had like a 22-yard punt. And then, you know, you give Joe Burrow the ball at midfield. Of course he's going to score. I mean, obviously, Joe Burrow is the second coming to Drew Brees. And pretty soon, he's going to be the Saints starting quarterback. In about 3 or 4 years, mark my words, Joe Burrow will be a Saint. And he's going to bring Jamarcus Chase with him and all LSU. And then we're going to trade for Jordan Jefferson from the Vikings. We'll get a whole – I'm telling you, if the Saints had an LSU crew, we'd be in the Super Bowl every goddamn year. You be who? How you been, sir? Appreciate you popping in the chat. What's going on in You Be Who land? Hope all is good. But yeah, the Saints would have gave the Cowboys a better game. I'm not necessarily saying the Saints would have beat the Cowboys because, but I think we would have had a better chance. You would have been what? Oh, yeah. At my last job, the power had to be out for an hour. At least 1 hour, and we had to get permission from like the regional manager. And 3 times the power went out, but it never went out for an hour. One time it went out for like 30 minutes. Well, stop smoking. And how did you get a concussion? What? I'm going to have a talk with you, sir. What is going on here? You got a concussion? And you're smoking. No. See, you can't be smoking. If you're going to smoke, you have to smoke the good stuff where you can't get, But I can't tell you this. You have to wait till you're of age. Can't tell you this. So. Oh, that sucks. Building a fort in a log land. Well, you got to have backup when you're building stuff. Got to have backup. Got to have backup. I remember one time I was building a clubhouse when I was like 13 or 14, and I was swinging a hammer, and I don't know, I got distracted, and I must have swung too hard, and the back part of the hammer went about 6 inches in my damn brainstem. And, I didn't do it. Back in the day, we didn't go to no damn doctor. We just put a bandage on. Put a bandage on it. You're fine. Shit, I probably had about 6 to 8 concussions. Well, how have I been? I've been better. I'm okay for now. But, I didn't plan on doing a panel today. I mean, I'm only going to do a panel if Cajun pops in, and I'll do a panel. I've been having problems with these damn trolls lately, these little bastards. Coming in my stream and trying to mess my stream up, thinking, oh, they're real popular. But we didn't have Robitussin back in the day. Shit. Oh, I did die once. They were just like, kick him a few times. He'll come through. Oh, yeah. So, Bob Barker isn't dead. He's frozen. And the next thing we're going to do is thaw his ass out and put him back on the game show. You put that bastard back on The Price is Right, I guarantee you he'll live another 100 years. You know why Bob Barker didn't make it to 100? Because people forgot to spade and neuter their pets. I'm telling you, Bob Barker's going to be pissed. He's going to be like, I told you to spade and neuter your pets, and now I'm back to take revenge. That's why you're wrong. Well, no, technically, I got pulled out of school to go to a lawyer. And then I had to go back like 2 hours later. But when I got into my car accident, I didn't go to school for about 2 or 3 weeks. Well, I know you have grown, you be who. Teenagers usually do grow. I mean, like I said, I didn't really plan on doing a panel. I usually do panels, but I've been doing a lot of Twitch streams lately. So, I might um I might do one tonight. I don't know, but honestly, I didn't. You know, been bugging. That's not good. Yeah, I got a troll on my damn Twitch stream the other day, and he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he just made an account. And I was like, "How did you find me?" He goes, "I don't know how I found you." And I said, "Oh, okay." And I'll show you a troll, and he goes, "No, if you're up, yeah, you can join on there. I don't care about there." I only planned on doing an hour on YouTube, unless I get a lot of people. The last stream I did on YouTube, you know, the idiots came in and they started spamming the stupid letters, and I'm just like sitting here and I'm just like, you do know this isn't a monetized channel. Like, it has no meaning on what you're doing. So, oh, those damn hearts are back. Huh. Okay. I thought YouTube got rid of those hearts. Who's hitting the heart button 20 times? But, yeah. I was playing. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that. But I was playing the rain sounds, and you know, but I got this person that popped on my last Twitch stream that was like really trying to like mess around, and I ended my stream, but they jump on again. I'm probably gonna ban them because they had just made a YouTube. They had just made a Twitch account like the day before, and I was like, "Oh, you just made an account?" He goes, "Ha ha ha! Yes, I did." But I said, "Oh, how did you find me?" He goes, "I don't know." I'm just like, you know, when you get random people that find you on a platform, you know they're up to no good. You know it. Like random fucking people. Like you've never seen them before, and they just start putting weird shit in chat. It's just like weird. Well, you always go outside and smoke. You ain't shit. You ought to know, Zara, not to smoke in your job. That's why you can cause fire. Yeah, I'll let you on the Twitch stream. You know, if I do a Twitch stream, I probably will. Like, the only person that I've been having on my panel lately is Cajun. You know, and given that if I'm on for more than an hour and a half, Cajun will be in here because you know. Oh. Then why the hell is he on your ass about that? He said something to you. I'm like, what the hell, man? You smoking that shit too? I don't get it. I don't know. All right, take a 45-minute smoke break. Hey, whatever, right? Well, that's good. Your lungs are good. I appreciate your lungs are good. You left the evidence at the crime of the scene. Come on now, Zaron. You gotta be better than that. You gotta be better than that. You should realize, don't leave it in that toolbox, leave it in the other one. Well, you be who? Don't be doing it then. Well, I can't tell you what to do because you're not 18. Can't tell you what to do, but you know. Just don't do stupid shit. So, well, hell, I mean, at this point, the damn weeds better air quality than the oxygen we breathe. So, I went outside the other day. They got so many wildfires in southeast Louisiana right now that I stepped outside and you could smell the smoke. It was like somebody was barbecuing. Yeah, we all go through hanging out with the wrong crowd. You know, you got your peer pressure, and them you think people are your friends, and they just using you for stuff, and then you get the misses, and then I don't know. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Um, But yeah, so like I said, if I do a Twitch stream tonight, I'll cause yeah, I haven't seen. Well, Stamos comes in my Twitch streams, so um, oh yeah, Canada was burning a few months ago. Yeah, half the state of Louisiana is on fire right now. Don't listen to Elvis. He's a bad influence on you, UB Who. Never listen to Elvis. You know, he'll try to convert you to be a Vikings fan. You know, UB Who's in Canadian land, so. But yeah, well, I tell you, listen to Zanron. You know, I tell you to go to a stream, but I know he's got a strict policy on his stream. You know, because Zanron says whatever the hell he wants, and he's not responsible for anybody under 18 going to a stream. So if you do go to a stream, take it with a grain of salt because he's gonna do what he wants. But you know. I might have listened to. I think I listened to Grumpy Grandpa once or twice, and I don't even remember what it was for. But I'm pretty sure it was okay. It was like 50-50. It's like flipping a coin. Grumpy Grandpa's the grandparent that you should have. You know, he'll be like that. He'll be like Grumpy Grandpa. He'll be like that parent in bad. He'll be like Bad Grandpa. He'll be like Johnny Knoxville. Well, there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, Canadians to our neighbors to the north. I doubt I'll ever be in Canadian land, but you know, they give us hockey and maple syrup, and you know, across the river. That's where Grumpy Grandpa is. Across that river, I don't know which one of them. But he's on that one. So, kids nowadays know all the bad words. Trust me. I guarantee you, there ain't nothing I can tell. There ain't nothing I can tell him that he doesn't know already. Shit, he probably knows more curse words because they invent these new words. He probably knows all these swear words that I don't know. So, everybody's got that phase. You know, everybody's got. My cousin was hanging out with all these bad people. It got him nowhere, absolutely nowhere. So, you know, whether you make those mistakes when you're younger, don't make them when you're grumpy grandpa's age, yelling at clouds and telling kids get off my damn lawn, and you know, yeah. The bum fights used to be pretty notorious on YouTube. They used to have a channel, and that would get like a lot of freaking views. And YouTube shut it down after I don't know how long. But yeah, you be you. You know, you be you. Don't be anybody else. You got to figure it out. You're the one that's running your life. You got to figure out what you want to do. You know, you got to figure out who's your influences. If your woman don't like that, get rid of her too. You know, you got to have good influences around you. You know, you can't have any of these bad influences. They're going to drag you down. Because one day, they're going to get your ass in trouble. They're going to get you to do something, and they're going to get you holding the bag. And they're going to run, and you're going to be stuck in the bag, holding the bag, or whatever it is. So, you know, I don't have any kids, but hey, you know, I figure, you know. Okay, well, then she's a good one then. Okay, there you go. So that's pretty good. I'm just saying that term loosely. Obviously, your girlfriend, whatever. I'm just saying it loosely like that. That's just how I speak sometimes. Because usually 9 out of 10 times it's the girlfriend that's getting people in trouble with the, you know, or inflaming it or whatever. I mean, you know. Read it, rainbow. I'm gonna buy the rights from LeVar Burton. Ha! This is Grumpy Grandpa's Reading Rainbow. Damn you, Rainbow, get out of my house. What are you kids doing in my house? I'm not reading you a book. What's the matter with you? I'm not reading any rainbows. Go home. Get off my grass. Get out of my house, you damn cameraman. Pay me the money and go home. You know. Yes, liquor leads to whores, and whores isn't good. You know, because then that leads to other various avenues, and you know, Pamela Anderson was awesome back in the '90s, even in the 2000s. So you know, even with the enhancements she had, she's in her 50s now. She's pretty still killing it. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, I guess. You know. Grumpy Grandpa's gonna be like, okay, grandkid, don't do what that one did, but do what I do. You take the brick and you aim for the window, and then you haul ass because you got the youth. But Xanron's got 67 kids and counting. You know, these kids like to go to Grumpy Grandpa and get adopted by him. Damn you kids, if I tell you once, I tell you a million times, aim higher. The only way you're going to get their attention. As soon as you throw that son of a bitch, you run. You haul ass. And I wasn't here. You tell them I was not here. You're not still that pack of smokes for me. You did it for someone else. I could just picture Bad Grandpa. That's Grumpy Grandpa. It's Bad Grandpa. You just watch that movie. Nah. Never take shit from anybody. You know. What is this? You know. Gotta clean my damn keyboard out. 11:47. It is 9:47. You ain't got no money, Xanron? Hell. Xanron done spent $4 million. Somebody should PayPal Xanron $1. But then how the hell would he get that dollar into the vending machine? I don't know now. But, well, you know how to break windows. Break that thing. Smash it. Xanron broke the snack machine one day, Elvis, and you were not in there to see it. Xanron's like, I'm going to go break the damn snack machine. I'm waiting on Elvis. He goes, fuck this. He goes, Elvis ain't in here. I'm going to take it. Do you have a PayPal credit card? Because PayPal doesn't go to credit cards. The other way it works is I've already tried to take money off of PayPal and put it on my credit card, and it wouldn't let me. Oh, we don't do that. I'm like, and why don't you? Oh, you could put money on the PayPal card. I'm like, why the hell can't I take it off? But, well, you know. Look at that horse. Well, I PayPal you $1, but I don't know if you would actually get it to spend it. I don't know. Like, get $1, bro. I have a bunch of change, but I can't throw it. Oh. Hell, school started down here August 8th, 9th. School's been damn near a month already almost. In Mississippi, School started like July 27th. Private schools, not all of them. Mississippi passed a law. Mississippi passed a law where they're going to have like 3 months and then 2 weeks off. 3 months and then 2 weeks off. It's only for the Catholic schools right now, but they're trying to make it to everything. When I went to school, we didn't start till Labor Day. So, yeah. Or like August, like we would have started like around this time. This is when we would have started. Yeah, most schools out here started on like the 8th or the 6th. I hear the school bus at like, my next door neighbor goes to one of these schools. I think she's like 11 or 12. I don't know. And the bus wouldn't even come because I live in like a backwards P. You go down, you turn, and then there's only one way in and one way out. Sort of like when I used to live in Chalmette back in the day. I lived in a house where it was one way and one way out. I mean, a street. Same way, same like a P. The buses used to never come down here, but now they do. Well, that's not good. Transfer to the all-girls school. That way you can get around it. You know? That's kind of going to suck, though. Honestly. I mean, yeah. That's crazy. Oh. Well. You have some co-ed schools. I mean, some non-co-ed or whatever they want to call it. But down here, nobody can wear like regular public school. I guess they can wear shirts, but they have to wear certain things, and it's hell. Let's see. Don't bring sand to a beach. I think I get where Zan runs. I don't know. It might be a good thing. Don't know. But I have no idea. I didn't date when I was in high school. I tried a couple times, but I didn't. I liked this girl when I was in high school, and she didn't like me. Funny enough, she's got like 8 kids. Math is easy. Math, that was my best subject. Math, calculus, that was my best subject. But you think that? Trust me. If you ever broke up with that girl, a couple of days later, all it'd be forgotten. You'd find someone else. It ain't planned to be like that, but hopefully you don't. You have that one girl, but there's always shit that happens. You might say, "Oh, I'm never dating again." Yeah, that doesn't work that way. Some girl's gonna come across you, and you're gonna be like, you won't be able to speak. And then this girl will get you to do stupid shit, and then you'll marry her, and next thing you know, you'll be like Grumpy Grandpa. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Rosie who? He's what? I think 15 now. I think close to that. I don't know. Oh. Well, that one went right past me. Yeah, he's practically 18 already. Um, I don't know. See, I don't use that word, Rosie. But I don't think my brain picks up certain things. But I might have been getting ahead of myself when you say this, and that. Yeah. There was this. There was this real, the girl I was talking about. This real hot girl. And I was 16. And she was in my gym class. And uh, she wasn't like on cheerleader or anything. I mean, she was kind of popular, but most girls pop, whatever. And, she sat, when we were in gym, she sat right next to me. And I still remember her name, Amber Surpass. And, one time I had my buddy on the side of me, and he was like, "Oh, you ought to talk to her." And I talked to her, and she was okay with me and stuff. But the one time I made a mistake, and I tried to ask her out, her friends were with her, and of course it's probably peer pressure. The friends probably said, "Oh, he's an idiot. Don't So I asked her out. She basically laughed in my face and walked away. I did talk to her after that. And I seen her years later, and she even admitted it was peer pressure. But she's got like 8 kids now. I ran into her a few years ago, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it." You know how kids are; they don't. You listen to your friends. You listen to your friends about that stuff, and one time at boot camp, I took a flute and no. I don't know. You got one of those, Elvis? You feel free. I got that VCR tape of American Pie somewhere. It's I haven't seen it in a long time, but I do have it. I bought it for like 50 cents years and years, 20 years ago when that damn thing came out. Yeah. I remember there was another girl I liked, and she was a friend of mine, and I thought we were going to hit it off. Like 17, and I was so into that girl, like, I was so into that damn girl, but she didn't see eye to eye with me, I guess, and we never dated. Shit happens. That girl's got like 6 kids nowadays. So the moral of the story is, all these girls I like, they got a lot of kids. So, you're young. Shit happens. I don't know. Who knows why anybody does anything? It's just, it's destiny, fate. I don't know. Zaron woke up one morning and said, "There she is." I don't know. It's weird how stuff happens like that. Yeah, life is funny. Life throws you a curveball, and it says, "Hey, ride the wave." A lot of times it'll throw you a knuckleball. You don't know where a knuckleball's gonna go. When the pitcher throws it, it leaves the pitcher's hand. You don't know where that thing's floating. That is life. You don't know where the hell. You think you got everything set. The next thing, it's out of left field. All of a sudden, I remember my brother was dating this girl, and he was going to marry this girl. And they were living together, and they were dating for, I don't know, 6, 7 years. And, everything's good, and everything's all this shit, and he comes home one day, and she's talking on the phone to a guy, and she says, "We're breaking up. I'm moving to Ohio." And that was that. Just out of the blue. No explanation, no nothing. She's like, "Bye, I'm gone." So, yeah, everybody got that glass jaw. I guess. Oh, Mike Tyson had his weakness. It was called Buster Douglas. So, yes, it is. It's God's funny trick. It's a cruel trick. It's funny. You know, it's crazy. So, I mean, that's how it's got to be on that one, but. Let's see. And what am I looking at here? Interesting. Let me get off of that. Cajun is probably sitting in Yes I Am barbecue stream, which usually ends about 10:30 on a Tuesday. So if I'm on another 20 minutes, he'll pop in. But I really don't want to do a 4-hour stream tonight. I only have an hour and a half left on StreamYards. I kind of rested up. I was sick last week, so that's why I didn't do a stream for a week. I was really kind of sick. See, Twitch has got some funny rules. It says you can be 13 plus. They want you to be 15, but of course, like YouTube, if you look under 15, so I don't know. It's just weird. I don't think they'll do us say anything. I don't know. But yeah, that was a while back. I thought about messaging people and saying, hey, I'm going to be No, I know you don't. I might be grumpy. I might be 40 minutes. I might be. How you getting food? You ain't got no money. Zanron's robbing Taco Bell, folks. Listen to the police scanners. If you hear Detroit Taco Bell getting hit up, it's him. He'll pop on. He's usually co-hosting barbecue. Well, it's 10:03 here, so it's 11:03. I might think about it, Elvis. Even if I sent him a message, there's no guarantee he would pop in. I know he did. It's 10:03 here. I used to get my paycheck on a Wednesday night, and it would come usually around like 9:45, 9:48 p.m., 10:02 p.m., somewhere, usually like 9:53, somewhere around there. 37 more minutes before Zanron hits Taco Bell and robs him of 27 burritos. If you're going to go to prison, you might as well take all the burritos you can eat. And then you get in prison and you go, hi, buddy. Sorry, the Taco Bell I stole to get here is now explaining its way out of my rectum. That sucks. It is what it is. You can't, let's just sort. Can't get close to them out, but I'm trying my damnedest to get Stony on a YouTube channel. He's got a YouTube channel. There's just nothing on it. I'm like, Stoney, you need to come on my YouTube panel. I don't know. Well, if you got to do something, you got to do something. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I might end the stream in 10 minutes. I might go another hour. I don't know yet. You know. Yeah. Taxes scare the shit out of anybody. Especially the one that says Social Security. They used to take, in a 2-week period, $300 out my damn check from Social Security. If I made $800, $900 in a paycheck, $300 of them went to Social Security. So they better have Social Security. When I'm 65, another 20-something years, 22 plus years, Social Security better still be around. They better be paying my bills. That's all I'm saying. That's if I make it to 65. I don't think I'll personally make it to 65, but who knows? I do know this. I'm gonna outlive YouTube. I guarantee you that. Yeah. Well, they took like 38% of my check out between taxes and my insurance. It said 13%, but every 2 weeks it was more like 30% or 25%, whatever it was. But the last paycheck I got, I worked 35 hours because I left in the middle of the week. I quit in the middle of the week. And I only grossed 117. And I'm like, that can't be right. 35 times 11. It's like 3. I'm like, so they took all my insurance out in that 1 week. And I'm like, what the hell? I had all my insurance. I had my dental, I had the lowest plan though. Dental, vision, which I never use. I always get it and I never use it. And then I went to the doctor once. My insurance lapsed in 3 days. Because they give you 30 days after you leave. So I might go to the doctor tomorrow, walk in and say, hey, get me this shit. Because I got shit I need to take care of. Why? Because my boss was driving me batshit crazy. But and then she wanted me to work weekends. She literally wanted me to work 7 days a week just to make 30 hours. I said, no, I'm not doing that shit. And then she promoted somebody which walked in the door. Somebody was there 1 day and got promoted to assistant manager. I said, no, I'm done. That's it. I'm done. So I just said, screw it. I did my last day. I said, all right, I'm done. Bye. So, you know, I thought I had a job lined up, but the bastards at the last minute said no. But that's okay. I got like 5 or 6 people that are wanting to hire me right now. So, you know, I don't want to work 64 hours a week. 40 is my limit. I don't want to do any more than 40. I'm good. Last year during back to school, I was doing 65 hours a week. Oh, and that's another thing. Plus the job was cutting hours. They wanted to give me 19 hours for full time. I said, no, I'm full time. That 19 hours is part time. I said, the hell with this. I got overtime and holiday pay. Yeah, they paid me all my holiday pay. I got that in a separate check. My holiday pay and my PTO they owed me. I had 37 hours of PTO and I had 28 hours of holiday pay. So that was 65 hours times time and a half. So yeah, I got a check the other day for like $800. So that's my last unofficial check. I never had to work a holiday. No, correction. I did work the 4th of July and I still got paid for it. I still got the holiday pay. So there was things I liked about that job. One, I didn't like the boss. So, not really rich. No. I mean, that goes into my savings until I get another job, which is hopefully in the next few days. I got like 5 or 6 people. I went on like 6 interviews. I got like 6 people that are wanting to hire me. I just need one of them to pull the trigger. This one job I interviewed, it's $22 an hour. And more or less, it's sort of like a secretary job. You sit at a desk, you pick up the phone, hello, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you get to go out on the floor and help customers too. So it's kind of like, Plus you get your own office. And it's right down the street. So I can walk there for $22 an hour, but you have to work 6 days a week. It's 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 Saturday. So I would be getting like 45 hours, and they do pay overtime. So I'd be getting like 45 hours a week at 22 something out. I'd be cleaning up, and it's literally 5 minutes down the road. I could walk there. So, I see all these lazy people. They quit. They do nothing. They get promoted. They quit their jobs. They go into better situations. I bust my ass and go. I'm not taking a pay cut. I bust my ass and go backwards. I'm gonna start being lazy like all these other people and get promoted to executive vice president or some shit. I'm gonna be right back. Let me throw this away. Throw my cereal thing away. Oh, pardon me. I done seen to poopy the pants. What is that? Oh, okay. Alrighty. 11:11. Make a wish. Michelle Cannon Free does that. Make a wish. All right, we'll see if it comes through in about 3 months. Well, if you need the money, I'd stay at 3. If you want to get the hell out of there, I'd say stay at 2. Why don't you compromise and leave at 2:30? Right? I don't know. You should do a live stream and say, hey, what the hell? What's going on? And then, all that nonsense. All right, let's see. What is this? Well, if you got to leave early, I'm sure you can make it up anyways. But be like, thank you, kid. You got me out of work a little early. I'd appreciate. No, but let's see. Oh, okay, Ubi. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going for, but we will see. Zaron's going to film himself robbing the Taco Bell. Well, you already deleted the message, Yubi, but I know what you're saying. I'll be you crazy. Elvis, funny you mentioned that. I almost did a 24-hour stream on Twitch. I let it run for 17 and a half hours. You know, Grumpy, I had no idea, but I remember you mentioned Taco Bell in the past, so I don't know. You know these YouTube streams that play lightning or they play the rain? I played that on Twitch for like 17 and a half hours, and I was like, okay, folks, I'm going to put this in your stream. I'm going to put this. Listen, I wasn't sleeping. I was just staying up. But I wasn't talking, and it was putting people to sleep. And people were throwing bits in the stream, and I said, I might got something. I think I made like $40 that stream. And I wasn't even paying attention to most of it. Yeah, that's a 3 that's usually open. Wendy's out here for DoorDash. Wendy's wants $6.99 DoorDash. McDonald's I ordered yesterday. It's $1.99. I have so many McDonald's points. If you go to the app, you go on their app, I had like 47,000 points. I had to use 6,000 yesterday because they expire. So if you use their app, also, yeah, if you go to McDonald's, well, I don't know what Taco Bell, but if you go to McDonald's and use their app, you can get like a lot of stuff for like half off or 20% off or, you know. Taco Bell, I haven't eaten there in about 5 years. There's 3 of them, 2 of them around here actually, but I only went to Taco Bell when, you know. Oh, I haven't ordered pizza in a year. I even let my Papa John's points expire, and I only needed 5 more. No, I don't eat Papa John's. I don't eat any pizza anymore, really. But yeah, Taco Bell I used to eat when my brother lived with me. He used to go to Taco Bell every couple of nights and get the, I forgot what he used to get. I think he used to get the quesadilla or something. And he'd like, oh, you want, he'd buy me stuff. He goes, oh, you want something? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I don't know if he makes those late night runs. And Taco Bell here, we have a 24-hour Taco Bell. The one at the mall, the one near the old mall closes at like 2 a.m. The one that's about 10 miles down the road or 8 miles down the road, it's 24 hours. It never closes. And they do breakfast stuff all day. They do, because I used to go there at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they'd have a lawn. Out here, there are a few places that stay open at 2 and 3 in the morning. Wendy's stays open at like 2 in the morning, or they used to. I think they still do because it's summer. I know Sonic stayed open about 1:30 in the morning. On the weekends, they're open at like 2. On the weekends, most of these places around here are open at 2, 3 in the morning. Usually around 2, because in this parish, from 2 to 6, you can't buy liquor. So usually at 2 o'clock, people are like, oh, shit, we're done. Oh, they're talking about that shit down here now again, Xanon, wearing those stupid little masks. We ain't falling for that shit again. Fuck no. They're talking about it. Although now they're talking about it because of the air quality. You know, with all the wildfires, because it smells like burning wood outside. So that's what the governor said. He's like, oh, it has nothing to do with that. He goes, we want people to wear masks because of the air quality. I'm like, bullshit. Really? You're gonna pull that line on me? Nah, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Ain't a chance. Yeah, they got one down here too. It's funny how this shit goes away and then all of a sudden it comes back. People saying, oh, it never really went away. Okay. Yeah, it's a load of my ass. I don't know. I don't believe a goddamn word they say. So they could tell me the sun is blue, and I wouldn't, you know. Yeah. I'll wipe my ass with those mail-in ballots. Shit. You saw where, and he probably got more. Within 24 hours of that mugshot, Trump got over $7 million in campaign donations. And I think today he got about 7 or 8 million more. Like, people are selling the T-shirts, and some of them are donating the funds to the campaign. That dude's gonna get like $1 billion in campaign funds. It's gonna be sick. Like, one of my friends donated like $100 to the cause. Went into the place yesterday, and yes, they did. They thought that was gonna help them. Wrong. Shit. What they don't realize is that put him over the top right there. So they should have thought, what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to, book them and stuff like that. That's all for show. See, if I would have been Trump, I would have flipped the middle finger in that thing. Yeah, you'll be here. Go get some sleep, man. No, you're good. Go get some sleep. Rest up. I know how it is with concussions. Yeah, you get that concussion syndrome. That's what Aaron Judge had. No, Anthony Rizzo from the Yankees. But, yeah, go get some rest. I'm going to look that up eventually, yeah. See, Nixon was dumb. See you later, UB. I appreciate you. If I do a Twitch stream later and you can pop on, you can. If not, it's all good. Nixon was dumb. Nixon would have never got impeached. In my opinion, Henry Kissinger was right. They would have never impeached him. He just said, screw it, I'm quitting. I don't think they would have had the grounds to impeach him. But I wasn't alive back then, but still. Yeah, well, they tried to get Nixon's secret tapes for years. And they have a few of them. He erased a lot of them, but you could bring back that technology on there. It's still on there. Yeah, I sort of know that part. It's not too bad at all there, but yeah, you can't prosecute a sitting president or even a past one. You really can't. I mean, hell. They tried it with all the shit that Clinton did, and they couldn't get him out, so. I know they can't. Yeah. Otherwise, he would have been in jail already. No, I know they can't. Oh, I know. That's why they couldn't keep him in jail. As soon as they took that mugshot, they let him go. They couldn't keep him. So, because he didn't do anything wrong. So, that's the brilliant question on that. Yeah, exactly. That was all just done for show. That's all. We got him in jail. He wasn't actually in jail. He took literally, this is what happened. He took a mugshot and then he went home. They released him on his own recognizance or whatever. Not that he did anything. They didn't have nothing on him. They basically took the mugshot and said, go home. So, and they shouldn't even have done that because technically there was nothing there. Yep. Oh, no, he let him take that mugshot on purpose. Because Trump knew it. He knew it. So, that's why nothing's going to come of it. They're not going to push the limit. Fuck, we got a goddamn Senator Bill Cassidy. He's one of our senators in Louisiana. Trump gave him a ringing endorsement and said, Bill Cassidy, what a hell of a guy. Vote for him. Bill Cassidy won in a landslide. It wasn't even 2 weeks after Bill Cassidy won, he turned on Trump. And he just said recently, he said Trump is an embarrassment to the United States. He should drop out of the presidential race immediately. And I'm like, bitch, he got you reelected in Senate for 6 years. Personally. Without Trump, this guy would have not got reelected. He was going to lose. And this guy is a Republican. He would have lost to the Democrat. And Trump pushed him in his ads. And Trump was like, Bill Cassidy, hell of a guy. Vote for Bill Cassidy. He's my man. And all the campaign ads. And as soon as he got elected, threw him right under the bus. See, Bill Cassidy is one of 8 Senate Republicans who is trying to sabotage Trump. And it's sad that somebody from my state is trying to do that shit. But, that's how they are. The other senator from our state, he wants to get rid of Bill Cassidy, but, we just got him reelected, so I don't know. Yep. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's going to be split. It's going to be split. DeSantis is trying to go for it. Trump's going for it. There's like 4 or 5 other people that's going for it. I never heard of them before, but they're going for it. Democrat side, you got JFK, the 5th or whatever the hell his name is. You got the Kennedy. And then you got a few other ones. So, it's wackadoo crazy bullshit. So, I don't know. Oh, shit, who the hell is calling me this late? Let me see. Yep, exactly. But they are all power hungry. I don't know who the hell this is. Oh, I already said that earlier, Elvis. Lance to the Cowboys, that was a joke. Hold on one sec. I said it when Savage Batman was in here. He's just going to sit on the bench. He's not going to. The 49ers are dumb. They traded 3 draft picks to get him. They should have. The 49ers don't give anybody a chance, and they should have. So, it's a little bit of crazy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That is a question I don't get either. Probably because it wasn't set on fire. That's probably why. It wasn't set on fire. They said, nah, okay, do that. Do not touch that. Do not touch that. Bad. They're like, do not burn that. Okay, burn that. No, do not burn that because we need that. That's basically how that went. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Blue has got some kind of chemical enzyme or something in it. Jones has San Francisco playbook. Well, that's an interesting theory on that one. Let's, oh hell! Blue reflects light, I think. I don't know. I haven't watched. My TV broke 3 weeks ago. I haven't switched it out yet, so I really haven't kept up with the news. The only thing I kept up with lately, other than the mugshot and the hurricane going to Florida, hurricane hitting Tampa, by the way. I haven't really kept up with anything else, but you know, pretty crazy. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I used to do that. I used to check videos every so often. Yeah, if you're bored and you got nothing to do, you might as well watch YouTube, right? Pay you to watch YouTube. Like, boss, I'm streaming this shit on YouTube. What? Like, yep, you heard me. I'm streaming this shit on YouTube and you can't do shit to me. Yeah, I don't think they, as long as you get your job done, I don't think they care. They're like, Grumpy Grandpa, did you do your job? That's right. All right, well, you good to go. Get the hell out of here. Come back when you have a theme song. um, you know, you can. Yeah. Are you doing a stream tonight or no? Oh, okay. I'm thinking of ending this stream in a minute or two because I don't have that much time left on this one. And I want to do another stream on Thursday. But oh yeah. I mean I use Restream on Restream is unlimited. I use Restream on Twitch. Like when I was playing the rain video on YouTube. And I did it for like 17 hours straight. And people kept donating bits. All right. Like I fell asleep and I woke up because I had the sound so loud. I don't think they could hear me snoring. Maybe I don't know. I had the sound so loud. I fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, because a lot of the trolls, they like to put 1-2 bits in there to try to mess with your channel. I'm like, I don't care. I had like $40 in bits. I was like, all right, hey. I woke up. I said, hey, it's good for me. Maybe I should sleep more often on these damn streams. Because on Twitch, there is a category called just sleeping, which is very creepy because a lot of the women do it. They go to sleep and there's like 4,000 people in their stream and they're just tipping away. And I'm like, that is creepy. Cajun is still in barbecue stream, I think. I don't know. I haven't talked to I talked to Cajun twice last week. I'm probably not going too much longer with this stream anyway because I'm trying to save my voice a little bit. Oh, Scully's live. Oh. Oh. Yeah, barbecue's still live and Cajun's on the panel. So if you want to see Cajun, go to Yes I Can Barbecue. Yeah, Cajun's on the panel showing off stuff. So I don't think that stream, that's got like 6 people in it. They're not into that stream anytime soon. So probably when I end the stream, that's when Cajun will pop in, like last week. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. I'm gonna go watch that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this particular stream. But I appreciate everybody on here. Cajun. Well, Cajun's not on here, but I still appreciate him. Elvis, Grumpy Grandpa, You Be Who, and Savage Batman. So I'll be back Thursday night. So I really don't want to talk for 3, but yeah, but Cajun's on Yes I Can Barbecue, so you can go there and say, "Hey, Cajun, what are you doing?" So anyways, I'm going to end this particular stream. Y'all have a good night. Grumpy Grandpa's getting some dinner. So I'll see y'all Thursday. Seacrest out.